quantum events, quantum mechanics, the idea. Okay.
So where did the stuff there come from?
It comes from the laws of gravity.
Okay.
The thing is that we're not saying we know the source.
And where did that come from? And by the way, what
This is the fundamental question. I completely
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But why does
the laws of gravity are they proscriptive or descriptive?
they're proscriptive? The entire universe is prevalent. The reason why matter comes together is because laws of gravity. If there was no laws of gravity, the universe would just be matter spread evenly across all of existence.
Now, if what you're saying is true,
It's been proven true.
well, let's just say, fine, you want to say that that's proven true, then I'd like to know this. If that's all that there is, just what is being attracted?
What is being what?
Attracted by the law of gravity.
Matter.
So you got to add matter into it.
The thing is, we don't know.
Okay, wait. Let's slow down. You guys always want to race past the most important point. Okay. So you've got gravity,
Yes.
and now it sounds like you're adding matter to it.
Matter was always there.
Oh, matter is eternal.
Yeah, matter is not eternal. Matter can be related to energy. Before the Big Bang, density, it was so dense that time and space were completely, that there was no matter before the Big Bang. It was all energy.
Well, they're equivalent.
Yes,
Equals
exactly.
empty squared.
Yes, exactly. Energy created matter. Matter is not eternal. Matter flickers in and out of existence.
Okay, fine. So whether or not you want to address it in the energy state or in the matter state, you've got stuff besides gravity, right?
Correct.
Okay. Where did the gravity and the stuff come from?
I have a perfect answer. We aren't saying we know. You are saying you know.
No,
Neither of us have a way to know where that came from.
Slow down.
You're saying it came from
I'm
God.
not saying that. I'm just trying. This is a multi-step argument. Requires a little bit of patience, a little less impulsivity.
Okay. I was just responding to earlier claims that we made with the fellow who left. That
has no
that
patience.
science. Yeah, he didn't have patience. He wanted patience and then left. But you told him that, or I didn't quite hear all of it, about how science is saying that everything comes from nothing, and science's foundations are on admitting the lack of knowledge and then seeking to diminish that lack of knowledge, whereas religion is about declaring a lack of knowledge and then contradicting itself by declaring the all-encompassing solution to that lack of knowledge.
I don't think that's an accurate
You don't.
conception of what's going on here. Because what I'm trying to reach for is logic.
Okay, well let's go. I just wanted to get that. Let's get back to what we were talking about. Back to your argument.
You know, I haven't been bringing any religion. You guys have.
Is there? I didn't realize the religion was absent here. That was an error on my part.
Well, I mean, in our conversation, I haven't talked about religion.
Okay.
You guys have. Because I'm trying to talk about logic instead.
Okay, that's good.
So it seems to me, correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like we've decided that there is a problem with saying that the universe began with the law of gravity and some stuff, whether it be matter or energy, configuration. And there's a problem with saying where both of those came from. Are we agreed on that so far?
Correct. That is the fundamental.
Okay. So, on the basis of that, I don't quite understand why people like Hawking and Krauss are asserting that the universe came from nothing.
Why the universe is okay. I don't think that they're necessarily. It's okay. I'm going to admit I am not well versed enough in Hawkins to be able to completely convey. For me personally, I'm going to say that I don't know, and I refuse to make the assumption of what it is. Okay, and that's the fundamental issue I have, at least, with religion. And I know I just inserted religion in the argument, but to be honest, you are coming from a religious standpoint, and I find that appropriate.
That's the point. That's the exact point I was trying to make.
We all have a viewpoint.
Right. So I don't get where you come from, the point where we are now at the energy, the small little ball of energy that has somehow managed to get there and will eventually explode and create all that is here today over 15 billion years.
That's the plan.
And how that relates to an intelligent energy.
Well, it doesn't at this stage of the argument.
Right. So then why is there a
There are
God?
several steps in between. Okay.
Okay, so God evolved as well. Then. Are you?
Well, not yet. I'm not going to go there yet because it's premature.
Okay, continue.
So, I just want to establish what the facts are logically about the nationalistic point of view because I know that's your point of view. I'm just trying to say, okay, nationalists have a lot of faith in their system, and I just want to investigate that.
I just want to, before we go any further, I just want to make sure that I don't admit to having a conception or even a guess about the beginning of the universe either.
Okay.
Okay, so proceed.
So it sounds to me like you guys are more open-minded than the people on that stage. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
And an atheist is not even integral to the definition of my worldview at all. The existence or non-existence of a deity does not have any impact on the way I live my life at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm here because I heard it was an atheist rally.
No, this is a secularist. There are atheists here. There are also agnostics, non-theists, pantheists, deists, all sorts.
I don't like atheism because it defines us on your terms.
Well, I know Dawkins is an atheist.
Yeah, he is.
He just spoke, which is why I just put on my phone.
But Dawkins will admit to anyone, any day, in any situation that he cannot prove that God does not exist. All he will say is that everything that he has seen suggests that he doesn't.
Well, that's a stronger. Let's see. Can I see this side of my sign here?
I think it's very offensive to say that Dawkins ignores the infinite regress because actually creationist is the ultimate ignorance of the infinite regress.
Well, that's why I would say no. If you like, we can jump to that topic. I argue that because nature is a series of events, it is subject to the infinite regress problem, and which is a fallacy if we're looking for that in causal terms.
Here's my problem with the regress problem is everyone agrees that everything has to be caused by something, right? And
well, no, some physicists will assert that in a vacuum there is no causal relationship; things just quote arise spontaneously. But I think they confuse the notion of causality with randomness and determinism.
Well, here's my problem with the causal argument is that scientists are baffled by this regress. They don't know where it ends. Creationists proclaim that they do know where it ends, only for the sake of ending the regress, not for the sake of being right.
Okay. Well, here's why I think it's right logically. Namely, if we can see the distinction between nature being a series of events and to solve that infinite regress problem, postulating some kind of whatever, not God, some kind of whatever that is
articulated, but where would that have originated?
Well, that's where the logic comes in. Because if something is not a series or an event, there is nothing about that whatever that either could or needs to begin in order for it to exist.
So you're kind of
what you're
inventing
asserting,
a concept?
No, what he's asserting is Aristotle's prime mover argument. That all things are a cause unto themselves, but logically it must end somewhere, and therefore that must be the prime mover, something that is unto itself. That is something
Right,
else.
and the way, but I don't think that's enough of an argument because it's open to your criticism, i.e.
I think it's completely logical. I disagree with it, not even to completely to a point. I think it's a completely logical argument. Where the jump I don't get is, if there is a force, I'm going to call it a force that precipitates creation of things, or at least precipitates causality of creation.
Okay.
Where does that come from? A jump from some force to an intelligence that has created things, an intelligence you pray for, an intelligence that micro or macro manages this world. Where do you get that from?
Okay, that's good. I deal with that in the second half of my track. I say as long as we're going to. I appreciate you saying all that because it saves a lot of work trying to establish the veracity of some form of singular whatever. So as long as we're on that same page, I can go to the way you just said.
I understand your.
Okay, good enough. So I say in that singular form of whatever, I'm going to call that some form of monotheism.
Some form of what?
Monotheism.
Why?
One God.
theism says that you're automatically worshiping that thing.
No, not necessarily. There are many different kinds of monotheism on the market, and although you're right, the three major